Just in time for episode 2 of Batman. As you can see, the Telltale series. Big surprise, I know. I am very, very excited to jump back into the cape and cowl here. If there aren't leg bones shattered on the streets of Gotham by the end of this, well, I will have not done my job. And after the week I've had, oh God, your leg bones are mine. No, it's fine. I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter or anything. Welcome. Let us launch right into episode 2. I mean, it's not just the violence. I feel I should clarify. I'm also really excited about the cheekbones. Don't want you thinking I'm some sort of freak. So let me clarify. Hopefully we'll get a little previously on here. I will try not to interrupt it with my growly, whiny, strangeness. You know, my brand. Here we go.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
My meal ticket.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's
Visions of
the
street level.
Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Well, that's disappointing news. I'm going to need some time to process this. Indeed, it seems my father may have known which hands to shake, but it's a good thing I know which leg bones to break. I'm back on it. Okay. That loading screen never fails to be just 3 seconds too long. It just trips my impatience meter there. Just barely. I'll have to work on that. It's a personal problem.
Don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
An umbrella! That's what I forgot.
I
Thank
thought I
you,
might
Alfred.
find you here.
I've been sitting here trying to think.
The news was...
What is it I don't
upsetting
have?
for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Did you hide this from me, Alfred? I don't want to accuse you of this. Maybe you
It
didn't
doesn't
know.
help anything to bottle your feelings up. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2
No, Alfred.
decades.
I'm too moist to
I
speak.
hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
That's,
You kept their
fair.
secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
a bit disappointed, but okay.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know...
If you
I
knew
had
and you
my
didn't say anything,
suitcases
you were
ready.
part of the conspiracy.
I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
I'll learn to forgive you, Alfred. It's fine.
Then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
That was
I won't
tender.
let you down
I liked
again.
that. Would you like to hold me for a moment behind this dumpster, Alfred,
This is
or
the first time
should we
I've
just
been
go back
here
home?
since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big.
Well, he was a large
There it
man,
was.
but I was a child at the time, so...
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
And do
that's wrong.
thrice daily.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Alfred, fetch me my bat goggles. I need them. No, not the ones with the nipples. What? Alfred?
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities
Start
are
with a
frightening.
shave.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Not even Mama Chill? It's cool. I'm definitely not gonna get pneumonia out here, or anything, Alfred. It's fine. You just stand there with the umbrella.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I always wanted to be like him, to the point where, at that age, I looked like an adult man in a child's body.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
You know that movie, Saturday
You wanted to see
Matinee?
it, Bruce. Your mother
My favorite.
arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
She was so good to me that I make weird sort of bedroom eyes at her. I don't know what that was exactly. Bruce,
Where
what are you
exactly
remembering?
does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Take whatever you want.
That's personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
And I didn't even brutalize him on the 11 o'clock news. Missed opportunity. That's the good thing about the 11 o'clock news, though. It happens every night. Well, that was creepy. Much like that soldier's amount of leg pockets. Or officer, rather.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this?
You have a creepy amount of leg pockets, officer.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least
And I wonder
tell me
whose
what this
idea
is
that
about.
was.
Look, I'm all for blind support.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
I'd ask you to respect that.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back
I'd
to
ask
bite
you
us.
to stand in the corner with your face and just
Taking away
respect
from my
that.
debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee.
Ever.
Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant Montoya. Appreciate your kind words.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up
Gonna
more.
catch up to the shoulder
I could tell
gang
Batman
here.
wanted to
You
kill
don't
him,
mind?
but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Hey.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Gordon was hugely suspicious
All right,
of my
Falcone's
silence.
inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Definitely not a coincidence that they chose to show us his leg bones first.
The hell?
Carmine.
Bruce Wayne?
Good to see you.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing
Nor
I'll
would
be
she
out of
want
here in
to.
a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't
Let's
so
get into
eager
it.
the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right.
That's how it works,
Tommy
yes.
and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame you asked
Oh,
me.
that's sweet. Pretty sure I have everything I need, but thank you.
Your father, Hill,
Unless you
and me.
were gonna gift me some
ran
extra
this city.
batarangs.
Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Is this the sequel to Chalking Your Cue, Carmine? I don't necessarily want to hurt him. I still need answers, but I'm also not a doctor to be giving out morphine. I assume that's the better choice.
40
Pretend to be a
years I keep
doctor.
my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never
It would
know
be
the
very
whole
easy.
story.
Just a
How much
slip of the
your
thumb.
parents do you have in you?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Just
that's
you
what I'm
like
here
that
for.
Reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one
Did
that
she?
ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh,
They're waiting for you in
Okay.
hell!
had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand
Someone's
down!
been sipping a little of that tender kiss he
Secure
was
this
talking
floor.
about.
No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Sergeant Montoya, my answers. Ah, now there's blood all over them.
We
Hey,
are in
Harv.
deep shit. I bought us some time, but not
I
much.
don't think that
Word's gonna get
cigarette
out,
smoke
sooner
is
or
working.
later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's
Quite
biggest
correctly.
crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
Did you see her lips?
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she
We need to
walked
know
in
what
and
the
shot
compound in her lips
Then
was.
we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
We're gonna have to weekend at Bernie's this until the lawyers leave.
Tell me if she.
Somebody
says
get a dowel
anything.
rod.
I have
I'll
to know
hoist
why
him
she
up.
did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the result.
I'm on Tinder, Alfred. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Sergeant Montoya,
What's
welcome
going
back.
on? Oh, but I got
Shot
this awful
Carmine
feeling
Falcone in the
something terrible
face.
happened.
Easy, easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone. What have I done?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
Oh, exactly what it sounds like.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
You weren't grinning from ear to
There was
ear
a
at any
voice
point, were you?
in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing
So
that
you
mattered.
would have done what you did, deep
I
down in your
remember
heart,
a hand on my arm,
if there were no consequences.
guiding me, like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
I suppose you were listening to the Beatles
said something similar
at the time.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get
Well,
Bruce
you
out.
know.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
That was a little rude, but
Word is there were shots fired.
the other options were
near where
worse.
Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I have no comment at this time.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
And stony silence again. Elevators here. Do pardon.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Well, sure. Let's go print some just basic theories about it. That'll be fine. At the bottom of the column, and maybe Bruce Wayne had more to do with it than we thought. That's a pretty good quote. Coffee. I've just realized. That's gonna be a problem later. Alfred? Bring me my... Oh, he's only in the game.
Drug
Darn
Montoya
it.
himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Oh, we
What
had
did you learn
a
from
lovely
him?
talk about all the presents he had for me.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
I have to make sure Bruce never gets infected with this, or the leg bones of Gotham are
is one thing,
a thing of the
but
past.
drugging others to fight them for you.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate.
Super Joe
Cobblepot's
chilling,
location.
yes. Give me one moment, I'll be right back with you. Thrilling. Thrilling resume game screen. And we're back.
Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head!
Who is he angry about? Whose head now, exactly what?
Yeah, no, you go. Be alright. Alright.
Okay. You're right. An army of assless remorsons is much better than an army of remorseless assassins.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
They have a certain dress code at the Skyline Club.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Good morning, and welcome. Sorry for the rude awakening.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is...
I don't know! Please!
Hey, you can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass
brought you a fruit
record on to
basket.
those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now,
It literally
have a little
was.
respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly
I
the
literally
defender of
did
the
not.
city, you'd have
I
finished
did
the
the
job
opposite
yourself.
of that.
Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I'll just let him monologue.
I know,
It's
you
that
don't
time.
kill your enemies. Maybe that's why you got so many. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
You done monologuing, are you?
The whole violent, brooding thing must be exhausting. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal.
Now that's whose head he wants ripped off. Okay.
So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
See you later, Oz.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Okay. I will.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
I'm looking at her now, sir. I mean, oh no, sir. You've discovered my secret hobby. I like to watch the live feed of Catwoman stealing items because I find her movements quite graceful, like a ballet. That's fair, Alfred. A little creepy, but at least it's not, you know, a pervert thing. You just enjoy the ballet. I can understand that. Oh, come on. I was gonna wear my Bruce Wayne velvet cape. And now you've taken that from me. Wearing the classic Avengers disguise here. Gotta love that beer drink. That's my favorite.
Is that Bruce Wayne? You really think he'd show up here?
Oh, tunes for drinking, dancing, and fighting. Not necessarily in that order.
could go for a sip or two of beer drink right about now. Anyone? Anyone else? Beer drink on the house?
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
I don't want to flash some cash immediately. Jeez.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It
Yeah,
is
probably.
You. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few?
Wink, wink.
It ain't like you're short
Nudge.
on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
His feelings are a little genuinely hurt. He was looking forward to that drink. And so was I, really.
Important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just
A
pissed him
man's
off.
entrails were lying on the... You sent me into a warehouse where a man's entrails...
You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway.
I tried.
When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to climb. He will find you.
So what are you
There's not enough
suggesting?
beer drink in the world to bribe him off your tail.
The cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Is that a threat?
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have.
Oh, none at all. No, don't worry about that. That's not a problem.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
He started one of the tunes for fighting.
Beat it.
Now we're in
We're here
trouble.
for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this
There's
out.
enough
like
beer
civilized
drink for everyone. Come on.
We're done talking.
Sunglasses, indoors, guys, really? What are we, Jack Nicholson? Not today. No. Mr. Nicholson, big fan. not make a quick enough choice. Let's try that again. Jeez. I'm just hitting the wrong button, in fact. There we go. Just really enjoy that cutscene. Fourth time's the charm.
Not done yet.
Watch out for smoke bombs.
I think they want more.
Then let's give
We
it
all
to
know what happens when we go back to back. I'll take that. Okay. It's always that guy and his little knife. And there we go.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Well, my timing would have been a lot better if I wasn't wearing this hoodie. Just grope him real quick.
On,
No
this
big
way.
deal. Okay. Well, that was terrible. Terrible combat.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Hopefully next time will go better.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Are we alone?
No, they're right over there. Of course we're not alone.
Move.
No,
We
that's
should
not the
go.
time. Thank you.
I'll take the
I just
rooftops.
groped a man.
You
I'm
take
not
the
ready
alley.
for a relationship.
Wait. Just stay
It's
out of
very
trouble.
needy, Bruce.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Very
You
needy
shouldn't trust
options.
me, you know.
I know I
Alfred
shouldn't.
and
I'm just.
Lockwood are the contents
I'm
of a
really
smartphone
desperate
with
for a
back computer.
friend.
Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
All I have is Alfred and my gadgets. And I'm lonely.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here. All from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed. What else is on there?
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice, People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
You used the word guile and lips in this option, so I'm fairly certain I'm gonna go here.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
I don't want a loose tongue, I want guile lips. Make it happen, Alfred. And also, please, please bring me a cold beer drink.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate.
Do you have a head?
He really can't be disturbed.
Do you have hair? Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital?
Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires, he'd just come to work for me. Deal?
That's not fair. It's not fair to tell people, manipulate them like that.
Bruce
Also,
Wayne.
please go to the hospital.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini.
I would still
Your
appreciate
father and
that,
I, we
despite
took
the fact that
city
I'm
and
here
made
for
it
answers.
ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I
Hey, to
understand.
be fair,
Very well.
maybe it's Maybelline.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me?
A little bit.
Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets.
And my rival is bottomless.
If that rival were to say...
How can I compete with that?
Or his advertising spend were to dry up.
The raw charisma of Donald Duck at his disposal.
Resources for helping a new friend.
Oh
Not
yeah,
a
there's no
chance,
way in
though.
hell, sir.
I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Were you dropped on your head? When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
I'll
Stay
warn
away
you.
from the debate.
I'll warn you once.
It's not safe.
Missed my chance to
That's
humiliate
one.
Dent. It'll take more than Cobblepot to keep me away.
Actually have guns drawn already? That seems
Alfred,
unnecessary, but
give a warning
okay.
to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Oh, Hill is not safe. He's not safe at all. My patience. That was it. Did you see it? It just whizzed right past. And check out my wrists. Okay, everything seems in order.
I wonder what else is on here.
I wonder what apps he has.
As per your request,
Spotify
Lieutenant
Premium,
Gordon has
damn.
tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
Money bags up in here.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting.
Oh, they were, Alfred. Thanks for bringing it
I
up.
can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To hear their crimes detailed, first by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man.
I thought he was
And
going
the
to
city
slap me
needs
for
you
a second there.
now more than ever.
Snap out of it, Master Wayne.
I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, Alfred. I love you.
Gotham District Attorney.
1 second again. I'll be right back. All right.
Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the
Filled
backing of
with
billionaire
children.
Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent spokesperson said these rumors are nothing more than a smear tactic perpetuated by the incumbent
Of
Mayor
course they are.
Hill's campaign.
In other news, nobody goes to Gotham's dive bars expecting a quiet night out. But police say a brawl tonight at the Stack Deck Bar in Otisburg was the rowdiest one in recent memory. Reports say multiple arrests were made, with all the suspects taken into custody while unconscious. Police are seeking an unidentified man and woman who were seen in conversation with the assailants shortly before the fight.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent
Sources say a small pocket knife was used to stab a hooded man over and over again as he failed to hit the correct key.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gord they
catch
may
up,
have
Bruce.
visitors.
Him.
I have to get down
You're
there.
lagging out.
Now.
Enjoy some of the good scotch while I'm away.
Harvey needs to get out of there.
But not all of the good scotch.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... what?
Harvey, listen to me. Your life is in danger.
Because of Penguin and his thugs? Thanks, but there is an army of security here. They have me in some back room until the debate begins. For my own protection, they said.
They have me in a chastity belt until the debate begins.
It's not overkill,
Oh,
Harvey.
well, that is
It's a
tight
real-
security, okay.
I need to get this off my chest.
Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but...
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
that I need to
distance myself from you.
Well, that is fair, Harvey, but I'm
Until
coming
this
to
mess
save
with
your
your
life
family blows
regardless.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money...
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
Oh yeah, we'll know.
Forget your campaign
That's
for a
fine.
minute. The money won't matter if you're dead.
Yeah, well, until I
am, it is still my primary concern.
Listen, I hate to push you,
But I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
whatever it takes to save Gotham.
Of course, it's
always support
money.
you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank
It's
you.
like
You don't know
dirt.
how much this means
You
to
can have
me.
as much of it as you want.
To Gotham. I'm sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here. Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere. No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
Harvey!
Thanks, Two-Face. I mean, getting a bit ahead of myself.
Batman. Yeah, all quiet
Gordon,
so far.
your cigarettes. You've got to switch brands.
That's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
It's like a ribbon dancer. I love it.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
We're all on the same side, Jim.
for tonight.
This
I
better
want to
not come back
clarify.
to bite me.
For
Alpha
right
Patrol, come
now,
in.
we're all on the same side.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much into it. I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City. This is an important debate for these two candidates, incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and the challenger, Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham, who will soon head to the polls to decide the future of your home, a city that's faced its share of hardships in recent years. Rising crime rates, income inequality, and yes, a masked vigilante loose on our streets. Candidates will tackle it all.
Hey. I like your guys' masks. Neat looking.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Sorry, ladies and gents. As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator!
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Oh, we've all had that thought at one point.
Don't think about the odds or you'll make mistakes. You have to stay focused.
Speak for yourself, Batman.
I was.
You two, get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on, then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Try to use a pillow, if at all possible.
And on the right, always smiling to your face, our despicable DA, Harvey Dent!
Bird mascot. Whatever your name is.
Call me Penguin.
Yes, of course. Penguin. We will play your game. Just please, let these people...
Donk.
Play then, and we'll see. Coin toss. Heads. Goes.
Oh yeah, Catwoman will get that one. Perfect.
Questions. Asking questions.
Smart.
The subject on everyone's mind is the new...
And you, sir. No exit sign option? Oh, well that seems a shame. We'll go table.
We had a deal. I gave you what you wanted. Save it for the opening statements, Pillock. Shut your gob when I say shut your gob. Easy. Rule 2. Scratching. Picking each other up. All encouraged. Rule 3. Always
Donk.
Ask that guy.
Quiet now.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My downtrodden brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence. Tonight, we show you the truth.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
I understand this is a hostage situation, but really, this would be a great platform for debates. Everyone has to have truth serum first? Fair moderator?
Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Yeah, Harvey, let him have it.
We're out of time, Batman. The brass is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
To save the city. Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see. Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9. Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you.
Oh, this is not a good look.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Now you know. Now you will see.
Here we go.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No.
Well, that didn't last long.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get away from me, back my poor old
That's
mum.
all I needed to hear.
So this is for her.
Don't let you kill anyone else!
Wait your turn, Dent!
Snack time. That sour candy packs a punch, huh?
Wayne, your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up.
Oh, I'm about to turn it up.
The revolution's already started. It's too late to join.
Let Dent go.
And what if I don't?
I'll crush every bone in your body.
I knew you'd say
Starting with you, Beak. Catwoman can take care of herself. Harvey's helpless.
Mr. Dent. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it!
Thanks, Gordon.
Where's the maniac in the mask?
I'm standing right here, Gordon. You don't have to be so... Oh, I see.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Over 7,000 pages long, it contains such child stars as...
Mr. Wayne?
Lieutenant.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
Did you see her? Look for the blood. There. Come on. She can't have got far.
Sorry, Selina. Sorry about your shoulder.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
We are the children of Arkham, and we have opened your eyes.
Oh, yes, you have. Opened my eyes to the kind of fashion I should be wearing in the day-to-day. Some sort of weird octagonal-eyed skull mask and a straight jacket. I don't think this necessarily speaks to the public at large's compassion as much as it does for their penchant for morphine use. But I am proud of you all. 21% of players didn't kiss Selina. We were being hunted by the police. The police were 4 feet away. It was not the time. don't think that went very well with Mayor Hill, but oh well. And 91% of people continued to support Harvey regardless. My thinking is, it's Bruce Wayne. He has as much money as he'll ever need. I cannot spend it quick enough. Any chance I have an opportunity to spend Bruce Wayne's money, I will spend it. That's my plan. So everyone kissed her and saved her. Weird. Next time. Let's see what's waiting for us just around the corner. Or we could just keep listening to this music box for several more minutes. That's cool too.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Batman saved me, but I know this isn't over. Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
After that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Interesting question. No? No?
What do you want from me?
You know what I want.
Money